This is a timber rattlesnake over by a lake not too far from where I'm at. These are very interesting rattlesnake species. They're not as defensive as the western desert species of rattlesnakes. And historically, this animal was found from like eastern Canada and New York, all the way down to Florida, west to central Texas, central Oklahoma, and then up to Minnesota, and encompassed that entire area. Definitely had a huge range. Sadly, their numbers are on the decline due to hunting, poaching, killing, habitat destruction, things like that. An interesting observation about this species of rattlesnake is that the males become sexually mature between 4 and 6 years, and the females between, I believe, 7 to 10 years, if I remember correctly. If I get this wrong, leave me a comment down below, and with the source too. So that could mean that it takes a female, to become 7 years old before she actually reproduces. And then I believe they're thought to reproduce every 2 to 3 years once they hit that age. So therefore, in the wild, they could really, an adult female could really only breed once in her lifetime. That's not an unrealistic assumption for this species. And then she'll have 6 to 10 babies, and she'll be very lucky if all those babies make it to adulthood. It's more likely that probably 2 out of 10 or 1 out of 10 will actually survive to become the age where they can reproduce. I think this really plays into their decline. They're protected in many states. Some states that they occur in, they're still not protected, or were once protected and have lost that protection, like Texas. Texas no longer protects them, if I remember correctly. They are a game species in Oklahoma. However, they are protected in Kansas, if I remember correctly. And there's still some good populations of them in certain areas, Georgia, Alabama. There's good populations in Oklahoma, where this one's from. But I really wish people would get to know this animal and see that it's not aggressive. They really shy away from people. They're a very shy rattlesnake. I've interacted with hundreds of them. And while you don't want to take them for granted, you also rarely get a strike out of them. They're just not a defensive species. So guys, get to know the timber rattlesnake. Look up information about them online from credible sources. I know that they need our help. We don't need to be killing these guys. They really need our protection, and I hope you learned something new, and maybe I'll learn something new from you. Drop me a comment below and let me know if you like this. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe.